Ladies and gentlemen, Bruce Howard.
I should like to thank those of you who applauded when you heard the name Bruce Howard. But I would like to thank those of you in particular who, when you heard the name Bruce Howard, instead of applauding, stood up and yelled, "Who?" Now, the premise of this album is very, very simple. Man meets woman. Man digs woman. Man wants woman. And if he has a good gift of gab, a good line, a good pitch, man gets woman. Now, when we say that man gets woman, you may assume that we mean that man marries woman. If you thought that, forget it. We mean man gets woman. Now you know what kind of an album you're listening to. But what about this gift of gab? This line that the man hands out? Do all men say the same thing to women? Is there a manual of arms for all men? In other words, do all men have the same approach to women? Let's analyze it by first listening to the basic approach. And what could be more basic than a man walking over to a woman sitting alone at a bar? Hi.
Hi.
Want to go to my room?
Yeah.
The next approach is a little less subtle. In this case, the man feels that he would like to break the ice a little bit before his attack. This is the same scene and the same people. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, that's a pretty dress you're wearing.
Thank you.
It's a red dress, isn't it?
Sure is.
Red is my favorite color.
Mine too.
Want to go to my room?
Yeah.
Now we would like to go a step further. We're convinced that every man's approach to a woman varies, depending on his occupation, his environment, his geographical location, his physical condition, and so on. But this we know. Every man on the make is a different man from any other. And with the assistance of Miss Dolores Quinton, I should like to have you listen to but a few of these would-be lovers. Now, we must assume that the first man to approach a woman had to be the first man on earth. It turned out this way. Excuse me.
Yeah. I'm sorry, do I know you?
No, I just made you.
You wouldn't rid me, would you?
Well, that's how you started. You see, we're the first man and woman on earth.
Well, which is which?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't given it much thought. I just got here myself. Well, look, would you like to be the man? I don't care either way, because as far as I'm concerned, I don't mind being a woman. You know, it's all right with me.
I don't like the sound of either one.
Well, I guess you're right. Neither one of them really has a ring to it when you come right down to it. I'll tell you what, I'll toss you for it. All right? Heads, you're the woman, and tails, I'm the man.
Put me down!
Tails. That makes me the man.
What are you, some sort of a nut?
Well, I didn't have any change.
Well, now that we're here, what do we have to do?
Well, we're supposed to start a population.
That's nice. Look, I'm going to take a nap. You stop by yourself.
Well, that won't work.
All right, you take a nap and I'll stop by myself.
You don't understand. We're both going to have to take a nap.
You're touching me.
But I'm supposed to touch you. You see, we're married.
Married? Look, mister, I don't know you from Adam.
Wait a minute, Adam. Adam. Hey, that's a nice name. I'll use it.
Use the name, but don't use me.
But we're supposed to have children.
Just a minute, Charlie.
Charlie. No, I like the name Adam better.
Look, Buster.
No, Buster's worse than Charlie. Now, please.
Just pick up your leaf and that basket of fruit and get out of here.
But please try to understand.
And don't forget your snake.
But we're supposed to populate the world.
All right. Look, I'm not saying yes and I'm not saying no. But just for laughs, how many people do we have to make?
Well, eventually you will be responsible for around 2 billion people.
Don't touch.
Oh, I didn't mean you personally.
Don't touch.
We'll only have 5 or 6. We're a starter set.
I'm going home to Mother.
You can't go home to your mother. You don't have a mother. I don't have a mother. We're the first parents. Look. Suppose I promise you we'll have just 2 kids.
That's a promise?
Scouts Honor, Beaver Patrol.
Suppose they're both boys.
We'll let them work it out. Well, what do you say, huh? You want to raise little Cain? That's a little biblical joke I threw in there.
All right, let's get it over with.
All right, good. We'll start tomorrow.
What's wrong with today?
Today's Sunday.
So?
There's a blue law. This area that we're standing on right now will someday be called Philadelphia. This is the milkman. Hiya, lady. I noticed you had just moved in, and I thought I'd introduce myself. I'm your milkman.
How do you do? It's nice to meet you.
Yeah. Now, I'll be coming by to see you either once a week or once every 2 weeks to, shall we say, collect the bill. Depending on how often you'd like to see me.
How often I'd like to see you?
Lady, I'm the milkman. Now, of course, I gotta know what time your husband comes home from work, what time your kids come back from school.
Why?
Lady. I'm the milkman. You see, you're supposed to ask me for a cup of coffee. We're supposed to discuss the milk bill, the weather, politics. Did I make a pass at you? Right, you act shocked. Right now, well, you're supposed to like it, and then we're on our way.
Oh, I see. And this is what you usually do besides delivering milk.
You ain't been listening to me. I'm the milkman. The milkman. Get it?
Oh, well, then please come in and have a cup of coffee. And let's skip
good.
the preliminaries about the milk bill, the weather, and politics.
Wonderful. Good. There you go. If we do that, then I'll have to get right to making a pass at you. None of that
Oh, that
stuff.
won't be necessary. I'm ready.
Oh.
Come upstairs when I call you.
Hey. Hey! You're all right, lady. By the way, what does your husband do for a living?
He's a milkman. A milkman.
He's sitting in the bar, and he sees this girl walk in. Hey. Hey, you.
Are you talking to me, fella?
Yeah. Are you alone?
I happen to be expecting someone to meet me here, and he's late.
Would you like to sit down?
No, thank you.
Well, you look awfully stiff standing there.
You look awfully stiff sitting there.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. You got a wonderful sense of humor. You know? I love you. Come on, sit down over here for a while. Come on.
Well, all right, but I hope you won't think this is a pick.
Oh, no. What's the matter? Miss, haven't you ever been in here before?
No. Have you?
I was born here. My mother was at the grand opening. How about a little drink?
Oh, no.
Come on, the night is young. Why don't you act like the night?
Well, all right, but just one.
That's the girl. Here you are.
May I tell you something?
Mm-hmm.
You, sir, are a gentleman.
Thank you. And may I tell you something, sir? You, sir, are the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. It is obvious that you are a lady of noble faith. And you got a good build. As a matter of fact, you are built like a...
Which reminds me. Where's the ladies' room?
Well, you go outside that door, you turn left, and you walk 1 block. It's a Texaco station.
And the hell with it, I ain't got a credit card.
Put it on my diners.
Do you mind if I ask you a very personal question?
You real personal?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What do you think about the hydrogen bomb?
The hydrogen bomb. You know what I think about that lousy hydrogen bomb? I'll tell you what I think. I think they should take that rotten bomb somewhere and just get rid of it.
Good for you. How?
They should blow it up.
Good for you.
Did I tell you that you're beautiful?
Thank you.
Did I tell you that you really sound like Katharine Hepburn?
Thank you.
And did I tell you that you look like Marlon Brando?
Thank you.
Don't mention it. You want to go to my room or yours?
Let's go to my room. And yours.
Oh, God, I love you.